it's your girl, Jay, and we did it, y'all. We did it. Thank you guys so much. I finally reached my goal of 10,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you. I decided to release the Q&A video that I've been talking about for a while now in celebration of the 10,000 subscribers. Question 1. How does it feel to be almost at 10,000 subscribers, and what is your favorite K-pop song at the moment? It's actually kind of weird because like 10,000, like when you see the number you're like, oh, 10,000, but when you think of like how big like a stadium full of 10,000 people is, or just like a room, you're like, wow, that's 10,000 people who decided they wanted to know first when my videos are uploaded. It's kind of crazy, but I'm happy about it. I'm really excited and happy about it. As for my favorite K-pop song at the moment, I have like tons, but one of the songs that I really want to give a shout out to is Hands on Me. It was on Taeyeon's most recent album, Why, and that whole album was real good. Actually, I don't know if I ever talked about this, but like her first album with that was like literally like one of my favorite albums of 2015. Like the track You Are, like low-key, high-key, low-key, high-key, low-key, made me cry. So like there's only a few songs in general that can make me cry, but her voice is so beautiful. So the fact that this album, in my opinion, even topped it for me was crazy. But Hands on Me is one of the tracks on the album, and let's take a listen to it. SM Don't Sue Me. Hey Jay, I was just wondering, do you have a boyfriend? Ooh, well actually I do. We've been dating since July, right? He's actually off. Do you want to come in? Do you want to come in? Okay, don't act shy now. Like literally this isn't the first time you're on camera. No, come in, it'll be cute, come on. So introducing my boyfriend. Come on, say something, don't be shy. No, but for real, I'm single, but day 6J, if you're looking for somebody to call your own, just I know when that I'm bling. Hey Jay, just wanted to know, who is your current lock screen? So like literally once I got to this question, my phone died, but this is what's on my lock screen right now. But don't get it twisted, all right? I'm not a V stan, all right? I have sugar and gin. Hi there, I would just like to say how awesome you are. And you should definitely be more recognized. I always watch your weekly wrap-ups and I love them. I have a question. What's your favorite underrated group? Do you think any groups are overrated? What's the biggest pet peeve you have with K-pop stans? How long do you have? Because I can go into it. One of the groups that I think is most underrated is definitely 4Men. Now, from what I understand, they're actually very popular in Korea, but I don't think international fans know about them as much since they're a ballad-based group. But they have the pipes. All their songs to me are like straight jams, and I really think like, you know, you should check it out. I know Baby Baby, back when it came out, it was pretty popular, but like once again, I don't know how popular it was with the I fandom, but that's like one of my favorite groups. Also Urban Hubbing Stereo, they make kind of like, the only way I can describe it is like chill coffee house music, but they're also a really awesome group. So you guys should check both of those groups out. As for being overrated, that's kind of hard because first of all, I do not want to get dragged up in this. No, I mean, I see where you're coming from, but I don't really think I could say a group was straight overrated. Because in my opinion, even if they're not my cup of tea, that just means they're not my cup of tea, not necessarily that they're bad just because I don't like him. So I can't really think of a group that's overrated. But for the last question, my biggest pet peeves in the K-pop fandom would have to be the obsession with crapping on people. Like, I love Twitter because, you know, being shady is fun. It's where you get, you know, the latest gossip and things like that. But there's so many Twitter accounts just dedicated to being trolls and antis and just like making fandoms upset by like, you know, crapping on them. And just literally this is why they exist. Like no, like they're not, you know, also there to stand out for their groups. They're literally just there to crap on groups they hate. And I just don't see the point, but it's so common in K-pop nowadays. I'm just like, why don't you just enjoy the good aspects of K-pop and stand your faves? Not saying you have to like everyone, I sure don't. I don't see the point of focusing on groups that you hate or you dislike. Also, of course, I'm kind of hypocritical when it comes to this, but the obsession with the charts, it's just gotten to the point where I feel like there's some people I know who literally won't listen to something or won't take things as like at ear value. Like they won't like assess it whether they think it's good or not. It's like, okay, how high is it on Melon? Like that's what we need to know. There's just like a time where I feel like the iFandom didn't care about stuff like that at all, and now it seems like it's all you hear about and all people talk about. I love your videos. They always keep me updated in the fast-paced K-pop world. I feel bad reading the compliment parts of these comments because it's just like praise, praise, praise. I am great. What made you want to start this and your J-pop channel? And if you were a K-pop group, what would be your group name, your position, and the members in your group? You can choose both male and female idols if you want. Bye, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you. So if you guys don't know, before I had this channel, I actually had a channel that was originally called Radio Crap Up, but now it's called Daily Dose J. And so that channel actually started off as like a podcast. I did kind of like a radio countdown show for like the fan dub community. So people who did covers of like Japanese songs or English dubs of like anime opens and stuff. And it was like a countdown show, but I do stuff, I do like little skits and things like in between. And then I just turned it into a channel where I talked about anime. I did rankings and stuff like that. So that was more of, you know, like there's like known popular anime in the anime like community. You have your like Naruto, you have your Bleach, blah blah, and those are always talked about. They're always discussed on all the forums. But there's like more obscure, like I was really into shoujo, like the most obscurest of the most obscure shoujo shows, and like nobody ever talked about them. So the basis of it was just so people would talk about what I would talk about. I'm like 4, guys. But then it just grew into like a community where I just talked about anything mostly. And then that's when I started getting into cosplay and stuff like that. So I did stuff on that. So it was just for like, you know, I just wanted some place to vent and like maybe attract fans who are interested in the same anime I was. As for this channel, there was a specific reason I started this channel. So you guys may have heard me talk about this before, but I'm a huge fan of Philip DeFranco, Sexy Phil, whatever you want to call it, and SourceFed. And if you guys don't know what that is, they're just like a pop culture kind of news channel, and they talk about like current events and things like that. And so like I would literally watch like SourceFed or Philly D's show every single morning, like when I got ready for school, whatever. And I was just thinking, like at the height of when I was into K-pop and like K-pop gossip and stuff, I was like, yo, it would be really cool if they did this, but for like K-pop news, because like I would love to hear or wake up and like, you know, watch a K-pop video and like get to discussing and stuff like that. So I just did it, and you know, it started out small, and I just kind of talked about whatever. And if you see my early videos, I was real ratchet, y'all. It was crazy. But then like I started honing my editing skills and getting my lighting right and stuff like that. So it grew into this.